Doing with your time? Hello, it's a Saturday morning. So the fact that you guys decided to come on out and hear what we have to say, of course, it makes us so very happy. So again, thank each and every one of you for being here. And when I tell you, this is somewhere where you absolutely want to be, I mean that. I have been a student of our presenter for 5 years now. And when I tell you over those 5 years, I have watched not only my life change, but so many other people's life change with the information, the guidance, and the education that is given by ILCA. So if you are new here, I want you to pay close attention because the information that you're about to hear today not only changed my life, but changed many other people's life. And I am sure, I am positive it can be a game changer in your own life. And speaking of people's lives that have been changed, our community is coming on in. Hello, everybody. Thank you guys so very much for being here. It is always good to see your faces. I'm going to go ahead and start saying hello to everyone. Now, as you come on in, please type your name and where you are from in that chat box. That way I get a chance to tell everybody who is here on the Zoom call with us today. And if you have the opportunity, like Mr. Taylor, please turn on your cameras. One of the best parts about us being on a Zoom call like this is that we get a chance to see all your faces and all those wonderful smiles. So first step, of course, is Mr. Taylor coming on in from Los Angeles, California. Hello, sir. Thank you so very much for being here. I see we have the lovely Miss Doreen Buckner. Hi, Doreen. How are you, sweetheart? It's been a minute since we've seen you. She is coming all the way in from Anguilla. Thank you so much for being here. Of course, there is the beautiful Maggie. Hi, Maggie. How are you, sweetheart? Thank you so very much for being here with us today. It's so very good to see you. I see we have a good friend of ours. Hi, Oscar. How are you, sir? It's good to see you here today. I'm glad you made it. Thank you so very much for being here with us. I see my good friend. His name is Mr. Nathan Hansberger. Hi, Nathan. How are you? He is coming on in from from Las Vegas, Nevada. Thank you so much for being here with us, sir. I see the Empress herself is here. Hi, Catherine. Miss Catherine Clement is here. Thank you so very much for being a part of our community, Queen. I see we have the lovely Miss Rita B is coming on in from San Diego, California. Hello, Queen. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. There is the lovely Miss Judy Imdam coming all the way in from Canada. Hello, how are you? Thank you so very much for being here. Of course, we have Miss Yashika Hopkins. Hi, Yashika. It's so good to see you, love. Thank you so very much for being here. She is coming on in and she is representing Georgia. Thank you so much for being a part of our community. There is Miss Carla Arrigo. Hello, Miss Arrigo. You and we need to link up. We got some business to take care of. Yes, thank you so very much for being here and for being a part of our community. Of course, we have the lovely Miss Jacqueline Briggs. Hello, sweetheart. How are you? It's always good to see you. Thank you so very much for being here. I see you. Gina Muhammad is here with us today, coming on in from Philadelphia. Mwah. Hi, baby. How are you? Thank you so very much for being here. And like I said before, the information that you will hear coming out of this presentation and the crypto talk is so very valuable that I want you to make sure that you grab a pen and paper. We will be giving you some links. We have some wonderful memberships to talk to you about that you can become a part of our community. And you don't just have to visit us on Saturdays. You can be with us almost every day of the week. So get ready for that. Okay, you guys, we're at the top of the hour. Let's go ahead and get this party started. I see you, Kishara. Hello, sweetheart. Once again, thank you guys so very much for joining us on our ILCA special Saturday presentation and crypto talk. My name is your Queen Connectress, Miss Marnita Casa, and I will be your humble hostess for today. Now, it is my honor to introduce you all to a man that for over 25 years dominated the direct sales industry. His cryptocurrency education is used by companies and universities worldwide. For over 6 years, he dedicated his life, for over 25 years, he dedicated his life. And he was oh my goodness, you guys, please forgive me. Oh my gosh, I just totally went blank. I'm so sorry. So for over 25 years, he dominated the network marketing space. And for over 8 years, he dedicated his life to learning about blockchain technology and cryptocurrency. But he didn't just stop there. He decided to go out and share his information with the masses. And this was done by putting on fun and exciting Bitcoin boot camps nationwide at no cost. He has built thriving communities and wonderful platforms like you see before you now. So without further ado, it is my honor to introduce you all to Mr. Brandon Ivey.
All right, all right.
My
Miss Casa
goodness.
had went blank, huh?
I'm so sorry. That hasn't happened in a long time.
Well, thank
Sorry,
you
you
for being
guys.
our hostess consistently every single
Absolutely.
time.
Yes, sir.
And if you guys, I hear all the time, Miss Casa's so professional and she's so good at what she does. And you guys don't know how far she's come from when she first got started, was scared to have the camera on, scared to speak. And now it just flows naturally. So thank you for introduction, Miss Casa, and happy Saturday, everybody. I promise you, we're going to keep this short and sweet this Saturday. It's a beautiful Saturday here in California. And you see Kishira's out there already walking and getting her steps in. So you guys might be doing the same thing. But I want to make sure that you get this information and decide if you want to join and be a part of our community if you see value in what we're offering here. There's a couple of goals that I have, especially for 2025 with ILCA as we celebrate our 3-year anniversary. And one of the goals is to continue providing quality crypto education, expanding, offering also the certification program. So those of you that do take our courses, and I can have like almost like a graduation ceremony and verification that you're learning something from here, but also to give you what you want as well, to be able to make money at the same time. I have a goal of helping at least 100 people to be able to earn anywhere between $2,500 to $5,000 a month while you are still learning. And that's the one thing about this industry is you never stop learning. I've been in crypto now for 9 years. Yeah, the first time I bought Bitcoin was 2026. I'm sorry, 2016. But I didn't know what it was. I didn't understand what this was all about. And I decided in 2017, around February or March, I made the decision I think I need to know about this space. There's people making a lot of money in crypto. I've heard about it for years, but I didn't have a full understanding of it. And that's most people. And one of the main reasons why is because most people don't really even have a full understanding of finances, traditional finance. Most people, all we know is when we're growing up in elementary school, all the way through college, they teach us the same thing. Go to school, get good grades, and get a good, safe, secure job, a job that will take care of you for the rest of your life. That's the so-called American dream. And that only worked for maybe half a generation, the baby boomers. That has been a nightmare for everybody else. And so we don't know what to do after that. If I want to make more money, the only thing I could think of is getting another job or maybe a raise or winning the lottery. And that's the only options we have. I mean, if you're still under the impression that the old system is the way to success, I have to let you know and inform you that the old system is designed for you to fail. Only 1 out of 100 people working a 9 to 5 job will retire well off. Only one. And if that one person can be under attack, because that one person was my father. And my father, every year when the budget comes up because of his pension, is under attack. He's making too much money, not regardless of the fact that he spent 43 years of his life on the job and being CEO. He earned it. But even that is under attack. And so the only other option you have is something that we weren't taught. Become an investor, become a business owner. And I was in that same situation. And I decided I need to work for myself. And by doing that, I was able to step out of my comfort zone, step out of the rat race. You guys understand what the rat race is? The typical 9 to 5 job. You got to do the same thing over and over and over again, but you're expecting a different result, which is the definition of insanity. So I decided I want to learn about how to be an entrepreneur, how to be a business owner. I can't be an investor if I don't have money to invest. So I got to make the money first. And working a 9 to 5 job doesn't leave me enough money afterwards to invest in anything because the average American has less than $1,000 in their savings account. The average American can't survive a $400 emergency without going into debt. The average American is 1.5 paychecks or maybe less than a paycheck now away from being on the street. We live in scary and uncertain times. And even if you do graduate and get a job, 70% of the jobs in America are not designed to support a livable wage, which is why you have to have at least two. Or 40, 50, even 60% of your monthly check goes just to pay your rent or your mortgage. So what is the solution? What is the answer? You've got to go and put yourself in an industry where money is actually flowing. See, the money is always flow. That spigot never turns off. We just have to figure out in which direction is it shooting at. It just changes direction, like the river, like the wind. And as long as you put yourself in front of it, you have no choice but to get hit by it. And the current river of money right now is in the cryptocurrency space, based on blockchain technology. In May of 2017, after I started to learn, it changed my life. Like I learned two things that changed my life. I wasn't taught this. I kind of figured it out. And when people say, well, Brandon, can't we do the same thing you did and just, go through YouTube and Google to watch videos and learn about crypto? I wouldn't advise it. I wouldn't advise it then. I definitely don't advise it now. You've got so much crap out there now and scammers out there now. It is it is a minefield if you think, yeah, I'm going to go be self-taught on YouTube and Google. But even back in 2017, after 6 months, I realized that 50% of the information that I received was wrong, and the other 50% was outdated because information changes and is so changing. But there is two things that I learned that changed my life in the course of my career. The first is that blockchain technology or distributed ledger technology, the scientific term, is going to disrupt every single business on the planet today, every single industry on the planet today. You don't believe me? Just listen to Donald Trump, who wants to make Bitcoin or United States the Bitcoin or crypto capital of the world. 98% of every country on the planet is already in the pilot stage or researching CBDCs. They want to move the entire financial system to digital economy. And this isn't being taught in school on a mass scale. So every single person will be involved whether you like it or not, believe it or not, trust it or not. Your opinion of this is irrelevant. It doesn't matter what you think or what you believe. This is happening. The second thing that I learned that really changed my life is that cryptocurrency is the greatest economic shift in wealth in the history of mankind for the most amount of people. What a time to be alive for us to witness this instead of just reading about it in our history books. And the other financial shifts in wealth in history that we read about, how many of our ancestors were able to participate? Only a small segment of people participated in the gold rush, the third industrial revolution, the oil boom, the computer age, the internet in the 90s. How many of you or your parents took full advantage of investing in anything dealing with the internet in the 1990s? And knowing what you know now, would you do something different then? The internet changed the world. There's no going back. But let me tell you something. Blockchain technology is bigger than the internet. And cryptocurrency is freedom. It means that you no longer have to trust an individual, a company, or a government. All you have to trust is the math. It is completely decentralized, open source. There's no CEO. There is no company. There's no government agency. It's a program. So it doesn't care about who you are, where you were born, what language you speak, the color of your skin, if you were born rich or poor, if you have a college degree or not. There's only three things you need to access this space. First, cell phone. I think everybody has that. I had a business partner that was visiting from Philly one time. And I was driving her through downtown LA. And we even went through Skid Row in the evening. And one thing that I wanted to show was even in the darkness of the street, you see the LED lights from cell phones. I was like, even the homeless have cell phones. Everybody does. The only other thing you need too, number two, is access to the internet. Very soon, 100% of the people on the planet will have access or the ability to connect to some form of wireless internet service in the very near future. The third thing you need to have is something that's a little bit more difficult, but everybody already has. You don't have to buy it. You don't have to learn it. You already have it. And it's this. But it's also the biggest struggle. It's using this. Do you have a willingness to learn? If you have a willingness to learn, you can write your own check in this industry because it is freedom, no barrier of entry. And because of all of that, I said, I got to get the word out to the people. I got to share this. Before I created ILCA, I did fine. I turned $30 into six figures in 3.5 months and seven-figure stints. I'm self-employed. I work for myself. Actually, creating ILCA, I took a pay cut to do this. I'd be doing so much better if all I was worrying about was myself. But I can't do that when I walk down the street and I see, and it's not just my people, just the people struggling because they have no idea that there's another way. So ILCA was created with the intent to teach you everything you need to know to be aware of this changing economy, how to get involved, and based on whatever your own personal short-term or long-term goals financially, you will have the skill set to know what to do. As a disclaimer, I am not a licensed financial advisor giving financial advice. I share information for educational, training, and entertainment purposes only, and it is up to you to make your own decision on which direction you want to move into. So when we start with ILCA, start with going to ivyleaguecryptoacademy.com. ivyleaguecryptoacademy.com. This website is our home website. It will give you a breakdown of everything that ILCA is all about, from our About Us, our community, our crypto courses, our memberships. And let's talk about the courses themselves. We now have 13 crypto courses covering Bitcoin 101, Crypto Advanced, how to trade Bitcoin and crypto, Internet of Things, DeFi, NFTs, Metaverse, Web 3.0, tokenization, artificial intelligence. Let's go back to Bitcoin 101. This course is designed to unravel the mysteries surrounding the origins of Bitcoin and shed light on how this revolutionary digital currency came into existence. Delving into its inception, we'll explore the story behind Bitcoin's creation, tracing its roots back to the publication of the seminal white paper by the enigmatic figure known as Satoshi Nakamoto in 2008. 2008, what happened in 2008? Anybody remember? Has anybody recovered from 2008? The biggest recession since the Great Depression? Who got laid off during that period? I did. I still had a job in 2008 and 9. It was January of 2009 I got my layoff notice. And I was on the unemployment line and going between job to job before finally figuring out to work for myself in 2012, and I retired from corporate America. I said, never again do I want to put my life and my future in the hands of somebody else that I can't control. I made that first. That was the first thing. I had to make the decision. Not by hope, not by wish. I made a decision. But 2008, that's why Bitcoin came to be. By dissecting the key ideas and motivations driving Bitcoin's development, participants will gain insights into the visionary principles that underpin its decentralized nature. Through engaging discussions and comprehensive analysis, this course aims to provide a clear understanding of where Bitcoin came from and the transformative impact it has had on the world of finance and technology. So you get a short breakdown on all these courses, and we just launched 3 new courses: CBDCs, decentralization, and securities. It's one thing to be able to earn and build your crypto portfolio. It's another to be able to keep it. Did you know that last year alone, more than $50 billion was stolen from the crypto community through 2 types of scams: phishing scams and pig butchering scams. And most people have no idea what they even are. Our community does, because we cover that. In fact, some of the services that we offer is, one, we do a 5-day challenge once a month for free to the community, where we're streaming live. Like right now, I'm on my YouTube channel. We stream live on YouTube Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. So this starts next week, Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And I take a new lesson or a lesson from our courses, and we cover from what is blockchain, what is cryptocurrency, what are wallets and how do they work, what is security, how do I make money in crypto. And I'm thinking I might switch it up next week. I have to think about this because I have a lot of new courses now, and I kind of want to highlight them and show them off. So you might be surprised by the topics next week, but we're going to have 5 days a week. And I have Professor Oscar Sistrom from Morehouse College will be speaking next week, next Wednesday night. So you don't want to miss that one. Now, all you have to do is go to ilcachallenge.com to register at no cost. You'll receive an email. They'll give you further information, and we will be streaming live in our YouTube channel. Every Monday through Thursday, I also do something called Inner Circle Crypto Talk. That's part of our gold membership, and then show you our memberships. So if you do want to decide to be a part of our community, the first level is the gold membership. So the gold membership for $49 a month, you're getting me at least 4 days a week privately. And every morning I do what's called Crypto Talk, and I'm going to do it right after this presentation for those, so you can get a sneak peek at what we do. But we cover what's going on in the world of crypto.
Hello, my name is Brandon Ivey, and I am the
we
founder and
cover
CEO.
how things that's going on in the world, reading the charts, finding new tokens, being able to research certain things, and this allows us to make the necessary moves to be profitable. If you run into anybody saying that they're a crypto expert, but they only talk about crypto once a month, no, they're not. They might have last month, but a lot's changed in the last 30 days. I stay on top of this daily. In fact, I've been doing Crypto Talk now since 2018. I kind of was doing some in 2017. We're in 2018. I've been doing Crypto Talks. I used to do them twice a day back in those early days. And again, I wasn't doing it to be entertaining. I was doing it because that's how I learn. I just turn on the camera and bring you guys along for the ride. I don't read any of the articles beforehand. So you're getting my thoughts live as I see information and how it can apply to what we need to do now. We have our gold membership. We have our diamond membership, where I do 2 live classes in the evenings every Tuesday and Wednesday night. So it's like you watching the video, only you're getting me doing it live, and you have the ability to ask questions. I have our platinum membership, where you're getting everything our gold and diamonds are giving you, but you're also getting access, as long as you're a platinum member, of all 13 courses, which is over almost 200 videos. You will also have access to our membership portal. What does that mean? Well, we have an app, and we have on the website our own hub, our personalized ILCA membership hub, where you can chat with other people, you can see our updates. This is free of any type of scammers, hackers, free of the eyeballs of the public. So this is not Discord, Facebook, or Telegram, or WhatsApp. This is our internal community. So based on whichever membership you have, you'll have access to the different groups. And this is where you would go to access all of our courses. So let's say you want to purchase the courses. Well, here's where you go to see them. And again, you can see this on your phone, on the app. So for example, it's Bitcoin 101. All of our courses are done by streaming video. You can stop, pause, and rewind it, whatever you please. You can take as long as you want to go through it. I have 15 videos in each course. This is our Bitcoin 101 series, an introduction to Bitcoin and crypto. What is the blockchain? The birth of Bitcoin. How do cryptocurrencies work? Where to buy Bitcoin? Coinbase tutorial, types of wallets, protecting your investments and security, altcoins overview. And this right here is probably one of the most important. And I'm kicking myself for not creating the security courses sooner, but I have an entire lesson on security I'll show you in a second. Investing and holding crypto, coins versus tokens. Do you know the difference? Let's see from my inner circle group. Type into the chat box. What's the difference between coins versus tokens? How to use Exodus. And then even if you go after that, still don't get Bitcoin? Still don't get it? All right. And Ms. Casa, if you do me a favor too, when you type those links in the chat box, if you can also put it in the chat box on the YouTube channel as well, that'd be great. Because most of those people are seeing this for the first time. So how to use Exodus, still don't get Bitcoin. Speaking of security, we just launched our security courses, right? Oh, yes, in the 3-course bundle here. There you go. Coin on its own is the blockchain. Coins have their own blockchain. That's right. Here's our security. I'll play my intro video on this one. By far, the most important lesson to learn out of everything ILCA has to offer is our courses on security. The worst feeling in the world is to build your crypto portfolio for years, only to lose all of it in the blink of an eye or the click of your mouse. This course provides a comprehensive guide to safeguarding digital assets in the ever-evolving crypto ecosystem. It covers critical topics such as secure wallet usage, protecting private keys, recognizing and mitigating phishing attacks, and understanding the principles of blockchain security. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced crypto user, this course equips you with the tools and knowledge needed to navigate the crypto world safely and confidently. Then we got why crypto security is important, wallet security, hardware versus software security, two-factor authentication, storing your private keys, cold storage, crimeware as a service. Oh, we just did a special on that. Crypto exchange security, decentralized exchange security. After next week, the next 2 diamond classes are going to cover these 2 courses: decentralized exchanges and security risks, and smart contract audit and security, protecting against phishing scams, pig butchering. These 2 is going to be very big the following week after that, because this is where most scammers are taking place. You don't have to believe me. There's an article about it. Pig butchering stole $5.5 billion from crypto investors in 2024. Pig butchering scams are the biggest threat for retail crypto investors and crypto platforms in 2025 this year. So if this is the biggest threat this year, do you think you might need to know about it? Yeah, because one of these helped somebody in the MoveQuest community lose $17,000. So let me ask you a question. If I go back to that woman now in hindsight and say, hey, if you had just got my courses that I was selling for $399, would you have paid $399 to get these courses to save yourself $17,000? What do you think her answer would be? Instead, you lost $17,000 because you didn't want to get crypto educated. Now, I'm not saying her directly. I'm just using her as an example. Because the average person, 75% of victims lost more than half their net worth. 1/3 of victims got into debt after the scam. 22.5, the average loss per victim is $22,000. 22,500. She lost $17,000. You see why? I mean, this is reality, not me making stuff up. My courses and the services we offer is on the cheap compared to what you are saving for yourself. But most people, you go down the street and ask them, do you know what a pig butchering scam is? They're going to say no. I mean, most people in crypto aren't going to know what that is. Yet, oh, we have it. Pig butchering scam. I was watching a new show. It's with Robert De Niro and Angela Bassett. Oh my gosh, I just finished the series and it was good. It was, I think it's like 6 episodes. And I don't want to give a spoiler alert, but I was just tripping out watching it and them going over. They were talking about Bitcoin, crypto. One of the guys said crypto jacking and malware. Crypto jacking and malware it was the main theme of the episode. And I'm sitting there like, I just wrote a course on it. Crypto jacking and malware and how it brought the country to its knees. That's a good show. That's why it's on Netflix, Robert De Niro. Privacy coins and the challenges of anonymity, multi-sig wallets. What about, let me show you another one that might be, what's the name of the show? Give me a second, it'll come to me. Let's see, NFTs. You want to know about NFTs? You want to know about DeFi, metaverse, tokenization, Internet of Things, trading, how to trade Bitcoin and crypto. And then our crypto talks, we record everything we do. So if you're a part of our inner circle and you can't make it to our live crypto talks in the morning, then you can definitely catch all the recordings. January 2025, February 2025. This was the one we did on 2 days ago. Bitcoin primed to crash lower before a violent and glorious bounce, says crypto analysts. So these crypto talks I'm actually going to do one right after I'm done talking here. But we record all of that. We even record all of our diamond classes. So if you just become a diamond or a platinum member, you will have access to all of the previous diamond classes, even every single diamond class we did in 2024. And at the beginning of 2024, I launched 3 new courses on Web 3.0, artificial intelligence, and tokenization. And look, we got classes on that. What are smart contracts, data privacy, ownership, introduction to tokenization, tokenization in real estate. And we did a total of 53 classes in 2024. Every single one is here. Then our diamond, and then in 2025, we're up to 7 courses now. So in 2 weeks, we'll be doing class 8 and class 9 in 2 weeks. But you'll have access to every single one. Look at this one we did. Crypto exchange security. Crimeware as a service. Threat to crypto users. Okay. And also the 5-day challenges as well for our VIPs. Where did I put that? You can go back and watch all the previous 5-day challenges that we've done. This was January's 5-day challenge. So even if you get started now, you can go back and watch that last month's and just learn. Especially if you guys are like me, I'm a sponge when it comes to wanting to learn stuff. I want everything. So this is our hub. And also a benefit is that if you were to share ILCA with others, then I do have an affiliate program in place also. And that just means that if you were to share, if you're a gold member, you will earn 5% on anything that person purchases in ILCA. If you're a diamond member, you earn 10%. If you're a platinum member, you'll earn 20% on anything purchased. So now it's not just you helping somebody else to get educated. I'm going to reward you for doing so as well, because we definitely need to spread the word. People out there need this information. And then I also have the next step. But first, before I get to that, for anybody that wants to purchase the brand new courses, ilcaverse.io. It is $750 for these three courses, $350 by themselves, but $750 for these three courses that can save you the average of what does it say? The average person lost $22,000. Security. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. It's like you get security in your home. Do you wait till your home gets burglarized first before you get home security? That's how you have to look at this. Preventative maintenance. So ilcaverse.io. Also, what you say, well, Brandon, yeah, those are nice, but I want all the courses. Well, if you go to ivyleecrypto.info, ivyleecrypto.info, I have a discount because all the courses is worth $24.99. But the discount I'm running right now to get all 13 courses is for $13.99. So $13.99, you get all the courses, all 13 courses, well, 200 videos. Now, I have a brand new project that I have added to ILCA, and it really is based on demand. And that's because before even ILCA, I used to consult for companies, and different companies wanted to white label my crypto education in their platforms, whether it's to teach their employees, their students, or their network marketing organization in crypto. The University of Nigeria, when COVID hit, is using my crypto education. They only have 3 of them. They have Bitcoin 101, Crypto Advanced, How to Trade Bitcoin and Crypto. They're selling it for 120,000 Naira for these 3 courses. That, I think that's about $500 or $1,000. I don't remember that they're selling it. So that's just 3 courses. Now, people began to ask me, well, Brandon, can I white label your courses? And I never thought of that before, because it's only been for companies and corporations. But individuals, there's people out there that say, Brandon, I know the value of crypto education. I have a large community of people, or I know people who need it. I would love to send them to you, but I don't want to send them to you because I'm trying to build my business and my brand. And I don't want to necessarily send them to you to build your business and your brand. I take no offense to that. So what we've done is we've created a partnership program where you can partner with us, and we will create for you your own crypto education website that you can use, that's branded to you, has your picture, your name, your colors, your branding all over it. And that way, and then you can take my courses. So here's an example of Marnita. Marnita likes that royal purple. So this is the connectress. Now, you can put whatever brand you want on here, where it doesn't say my name, it doesn't have my pictures, it doesn't have ILCA, because all of my courses are generic. I don't say my name, I don't show my face, I don't brand ILCA. So anybody can use them. So we would create a page like this for you, and then you will have the ability to be able to market my courses. So I'm the one who did all the work as far as the education material. All you have to do is put it in front of your people. When they buy it from you, guess what? We'll split it 50-50. So you're not even getting 20%. You're getting 50% commission. I learned a lesson. The very first company that asked me to create crypto education for them, that company made almost $5 million. How much money do you think I made? 10 to 12%, something like that. And I might think, well, that's good money. Yeah, I make good money, but it wasn't $5 million. What if you made 50%? Now, this isn't multi-level or network marketing. This is just affiliate side, just one sale. You sell it, you make money. How much money could you make? Well, who loves dream mode? Let me show you. Another benefit of being a partner is that you'll be able to sell my courses at a cheaper price than I'm selling them. So if somebody comes to me, they're paying the wholesale or retail price, in other words, $24.99. But if they go to you, they're getting it for wholesale for only $9.99, $1,000. So they're getting a discount if they buy it from you. And we split it 50-50, which means you make $500 per sell. What does that look like? What if you average, and you just say, hey, I know at least 5 people a month that need crypto education. Well, what's 5 times 500? That's $2,500. I had somebody tell me, Brandon, I could do that on a week. That's $2,500 a week. What if you said, Brandon, I've got a list. I've got a community of people. I've got 10,000 people in my community. If you just put your website in front of those 10,000 people with no other advertising. See, one thing when it comes to marketing, it doesn't matter what's in front of people. There's always 2 to 3% that will buy whatever it is. Doesn't matter. Now, if you actually put good marketing behind it, that number goes up. But there's always the curious, 2 to 3%. So what's 2% of 10,000 people? That's 200 people. So if you had 200 people that got the crypto education from you, that's $100,000. What if it took you all year? 1 year, you had 200 people that bought the crypto education for you. That's a 6-figure business a year for you on material you didn't have to create. I created it, and you didn't have to brand me. You didn't have to send them to ILCA. You didn't have to do any of that. And you know another major benefit? This is so much bigger than just you're getting a website. You're also getting 4 pre-built funnel pages for yourself. You're getting calendars where you're going to be able to set up appointments and things like we have here in our membership side. Communities, gold, events. But you'll be able to have calendars set up, a whole calendar system, a whole ability to send and receive emails, to build and create your own contact list. The money's in the list. You'll be able to have this automated system functions and CRM program. Automation. Now, what is the cost to have this? Let me tell you, when I first started to research, because I had so much material and knowledge. Before I was in crypto, I was a business mindset coach. I had personal development and self-improvement videos, and I was hosting them on my YouTube page. It's free. I mean, I did not know how to put it together. I was like, well, what if I pay somebody? And I looked around to have it done right. It was going to cost like north of $50,000. I said, well, let me just go to Wix.com and create my own web page and see, you know what? I'm thinking outside the box. Do I still even have this up? I'm going to see if I can pull up my old. Oh, I don't know if I paid the bill on that because I don't use them anymore. I think my brother took it over. Let me see. No, I'm not a robot. Yeah, but it's tied to my brother. So my brother just got the code, so I can't log in. But anyways, I still have my original website that I tried to put together myself And I mean, I thought it was kind of cool, but it didn't go anywhere. But most people don't know how to do.
Hello, everybody, and congratulations! Congratulations on taking your first step.
Nobody knows how to do that. Well, finally, we do. I spent more money to build my company than most people make a year on their job. So we already have the system in place. We already have the merchant account set up. We already have the tracking. Everything's already in place for you. All you have to do is put it in front of people, and it's your name slapped on top of it. And we split that 50-50. So instead of you spending $50,000 to get set up like I did north of that. The cost, if you are not a member of our community, is a one-time $2,500 to get set up and $199 a month to maintain. You do 5 sales, you just made that back plus more. That also gives you access to everything in ILCA for yourself, for your personal use as well. If you are already a member of ILCA, then you get a discount. It's only $1,000 one-time setup and $199 a month. Now that's not on top of what you're already doing. If you're a platinum and you're on the $149 a month, it's just $50 more. It's not $149 plus $199. If you're a gold member for $49 a month, it's not $49 a month plus $199. You're just doing $199. Now you're considered a platinum and everything in our member of our community, and you'll have your own website, and you'll be able to sell the product and help people to get educated, and you'll earn 50% of that. So it's in your hands how much money you want to make. And that's on top of my strategy on helping individuals earn $2,500 to $5,000 a month through ILCA. You could be in the inner circle to be able to do that because we're taking advantage of certain programs that we know win, like the MoveQuest program. MoveQuest. 100% of the people in that is winning. $25 million since last August has been paid out in the community. 25 million. So we have a strategy to help you make that happen. And that's not even if you're a partner. Partner is, that's where you want to be. If you want to be able to make as much money as possible and share crypto education. So now you're earning while you're learning. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our business. And yes, Midge, we can take crypto to pay. Yes, we can. My system, though, is not set up to this. It's just credit card or debit card payments. But if you want to be able to do crypto, you have a private chat with me, and I'll show you how we can do crypto as well. Get set up. In fact, Midge, if yes, what you want to do, reach out to Miss Casa and set an appointment. How do you go to set an appointment? Go to ilcafounders.com. That's what we do first. ilcafounders.com for our founders program. I will have a video on here shortly doing a short explanation of this as well. But click on make an appointment and come here and set up a quick 30-minute appointment. It doesn't take 30 minutes, but a 30-minute appointment with me and myself and Miss Casa, and we'll get you set up. Here's one thing too. This is in high demand. So once you make the decision that you do want to be a partner, it's going to take anywhere between 3 to 4 weeks to get this fit complete. First come, first serve. So you don't want to be at the end of the line. So you want to get in as fast as you can so that we can get this cranked out for you guys. So ilcafounders.com and make an appointment. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is what ILCA is all about. You know, and I told Marnita yesterday, I said, I gotta cut this down. See if I can say everything that I just said now in like 15, 20 minutes. And I don't do it justice if I do it that way, but I'll figure it out how to get all so that you feeling that you're here all day. But I'll figure it out. Everything that I just said, I gotta compact that so I can still do the crypto talk at the same time and get you guys a feeling. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna move into the crypto talk. And the crypto, for those of you that want to join our inner circle, let me not forget that, because the inner circle is where the crypto talk happens. Then you want to go to ilcacryptonews.com. This is just the beginners to be a part of our membership. and you'll be a part of our Inner Circle Crypto Talks Monday through Thursday. That's private. So what is a crypto talk? Well, let me show you. First thing we do, we read the charts. Want to see what's going on in the crypto world. When I first started doing crypto talks, I used to use Coin Market Cap, but now but my favorite to use is CoinGecko. When I looked at this for the very first time, I was confused. I'm not good at numbers and stuff. It's confusing. And is it even like watching the stock market? It looks like Greek, the ticker symbols and all that and what it means. But now that I'm educated on this, this looks like a picture book to me. When I see this, it's like reading a story. And I look at it so often that I notice any change that happens. What stands out is red and green. Red means it's going down, green means it's going up. I see pictures and I could tell something changed. So my mind is like, I got to figure out why did it change and what's going on so I know when I can make moves on the market. You don't have to be a day trader to learn how to read the charts. You don't have to day trade. But knowing how to look at this is the difference between you making a whole lot of money or losing a lot of money. So today, the crypto market cap is down 2%. It's at 3.3 trillion. I think that's following the stock market. I saw on the news this morning, something dropped like 700 points. And now we got to wait to see what happens on Monday. The markets are not reacting to the latest news from Trump and Elon Musk. So we'll see how this is going to impact the crypto market on Monday. But right now, it's down 2%. And Bitcoin dominance is at 57.7. Ethereum, whoa. Ethereum popped back up over 9%. Okay, so Ethereum is growing there. Bitcoin lost 1.5%. Well, that was a big drop, down to 96,000. But Ethereum went up 1.8. Still kind of looks like it's following the charts. Normally, they all look the same because when Bitcoin goes up, most other tokens go up. When Bitcoin goes down, most of the other tokens go down. It's like the rising tides of a ship. Ripple is down 1%. BNB is slightly up. Solana's down slightly, 1%, almost 1%. Doge is down 2.3. Cardano's 2.6. Tron 2.9. But Avalanche went up. Okay. And we all know Avalanche if you're in the MoveQuest community. So Avalanche has gone up 1.2%. Let me see any outlier here. Anything that's really standing out. Whoa, Sonic. Well, yeah, okay. After having a great week, Sonic was up 56% on the week, but it dropped 8.4% in the last 24 hours. What that means is that was profit taking. That was people who got started here, sold for a profit, but then in the last hour, it bounced right back up. Bounced up 3% in the past hour. So this seems to be a strong project this week, the biggest. Oh, this is Saturday. I got to look at this week to week with you guys. All right, so best performers over the last week. Story. Didn't we just find this on Thursday night? And it's still here. That's going to make me want to write this down. Okay. If this is still popping on Monday, Crypto Talk, then I'm going to research it. Oops. Story. Today's date is the 22nd. Current price, $4.72. This is hitting my radar, so we'll see if this pops up again on Monday. Sonic is up 56%, Maker 53, Celestia 23. Now, this is interesting when the entire week the crypto market's been in the red all last week, yet these tokens buck the trend, are all in the green, strongly in the green. FET. Okay, worst tokens over the past week. Radium, Telcoin, Trump is still dropping 14.4%. Jupiter, Movement, XDC, Doge, Binance, Mantle. I'm looking for anything that's standing out to me. Ripple. All right, I'm going to give this one away for free. Normally only the inner circle. There is current trend happening right now that the SEC is about to drop or dismiss all their crypto cases, especially when it comes to Ripple. The moment that happens, you're going to see this shoot up. Maybe it gets all back to its all-time high of $3.40 or higher. This token is extremely depressed, meaning it's undersold. Now, 259 is a pretty good number because it hadn't been there for like 4 or 5 years. But if the SEC that drops the case or they're forced to drop and it gets dismissed, this is going to jump up. It's going to be a boost to the crypto market as a whole. So I can't give financial advice, but I can just give my own insights. You figure out what you want to do with that information. See, okay, nothing else is shooting out to me here. Let's see the MoveQuest token. So the MoveQuest token continued to do what I predicted it would do unless there was some major news with the website launching, and we're still delayed on that. But then something happened. You see this major drop? We went from $7 or $8.20. And this was on Thursday night, I think this happened. And then it dropped all the way to $7.40 something, 36 cents. What happened? Somebody sold more than 2,000 MQT. And I think it was worth 17 something thousand dollars. And my head exploded. I was like, are you crazy? Now you might say, Brandon, what are you talking about? He just made she just made $17,000. Yeah. 17,000. Isn't that good? MQT got over $100 a coin just a few months ago. So let's dream about that. 2,000 tokens times $100 a coin. That's $200,000. So what's better? 17,000 or 200,000? Now, a critic might say, yeah, that's if it ever goes to $100. It already did. MQT is not based on regular tokenomics. It's got its own built-in ecosystem, which means we know exactly what must happen for it to be worth $100 a coin again. And not only do we know what must happen, we actually have a role in making that happen. It's just the size of the community. And so in my prediction, I predict that as soon as all the website, the new design, the app, everything drops, the marketing goes out, mass exposure, this will quickly go back to $100 a token and higher. So anyways, that sell dropped this, but I also looked at the wallet. I think it was like more than almost 3,000 because they did multiple sales. Well, almost 3,000 tokens. That wallet still has more than 2,000 MQT in it. And I'm going to have to, it was late at night and I just shook my head. I didn't do more research into the wallet. But I cannot tell if that was just a regular trader or if that was one of the main hackers from last year that's been sitting on those tokens and waiting for it to come up. And they're probably thinking, oh, it'll never come up. Let me cash out now. Now, why did the token pop back up? Because of the tokenomics of the smart contract, self-sustaining ecosystem kicked in. So here's the latest. The evolution contract came in, added liquidity, bought tokens, and removed tokens from the market. And that's why you saw the price pop back up. That's why this is one of the most successful smart contracts that I've ever seen. We're more than 6 months in. We still have more than a 1.1 million liquidity with no new momentum. We haven't had any new momentum in like 4 months. And the token launched at $1 and is still sitting at now above $8 a token. Let me put another project on blast. because they sent another email or message out that kind of pissed me off. Always wanted to start a new project and promote something new without finishing what they've already had. The WIN token, Connect United. Look at this liquidity. 2,060. That's worse than last time I looked. Last time I looked, it was at least $7,000. Look at the buy and sells, $89. Are you kidding me? This is disgraceful. There were billionaires and things behind this project, pumping this whole thing up. This is why you got to be able to know how to read the charts and be able to accurately predict. They may say one thing, but you know, because you're crypto educated, what really will happen. So this thing only has $2,000. Well, even if you wanted to sell your tokens, you can't. You can't sell them. Yet MoveQuest is sitting on 1.1 million liquidity. It's almost at a stable coin level, which means even if everybody sold all their tokens, the value of this token right now would still be probably more than $6 a coin. What? Highly profitable. So this is a fantastic project we're paying attention to. And by the way, tomorrow will be the next AMA, and I will be on there. I think Marnita will be on there as well on X Spaces. So that's the MoveQuest. Look at some of the news. Congress pushes 5 urgent banking reforms to stop debankings. Oh, that's not going to happen. It's not going to work. Lawmakers are demanding urgent FDIC action to end debanking. Do you guys know what the word debanking means? These people are pulling their money out of the bank, or they don't need the crypto. There's warning that unchecked regulatory power threatens financial access and could be weaponized against lawful businesses. Oh, I agree with that part. 5 recommendations to end debanking. House Financial Services Committee Chairman French Hill, along with Representatives Dan Musser, Andy Barr, and Brian Steele, have urged the Federal Deposit Corporation to implement clearer regulations on digital assets. In a letter addressed to FDIC Acting Chairman Travis Hill, the lawmakers expressed concerns over reports that federal regulators have pressured banks to deny crypto. Oh, I see what they're doing here. I agree with this. Deny services to cryptocurrency-related businesses, a practice known as debanking. Oh, that's what they're talking about. Yes, I'm completely for this. For years, the banks were hostile to crypto and crypto businesses. Bank of America, this is where their dichotomy in 2017. They were, if they found out, if you had a business account and they found out you used that business account to do any type of crypto transactions, they would freeze your business account. But did you know at the same time they have 70 patents on blockchain technology? This is happening. So now they're saying, okay, it's time for you guys to, cut it out, allow it to happen. We are concerned that if we do not make the necessary changes, future administrations will continue to operate under the choke point playbook, using the supervisory process to debank disfavored industries. While we understand that there is still a need for congressional action to help clarify regulations surrounding digital assets, we hope that you will look at these recommendations and implement them appropriately. I agree with this. And with Trump as president, it probably will happen. Bybit faces historic withdrawals. What happened with Bybit? 350,000 requests and counting. Whoa. That's like a run on the bank. Bybit scrambles to process over 350,000 withdrawal requests after all. Let me sip my tea on this one. Massive hack. What is one of the rules that I share even in the 5-day challenge? We learned the difference between centralized exchanges and decentralized. Not your keys, not your tokens. You got your money sitting on a centralized exchange, it can get taken. And look what happened here. 350,000 people trying to withdraw their money. They're calling this the worst financial breach ever. That takes me back to, where's my courses? I'm going to see if in this article, I'm going to have this ready to go. If it pulls up anything we already have ready for, I think it's going to be in the crypto jacking here. Just like that movie. And forgive me, I cannot remember the name of the freaking movie in my mind, but it's big on Netflix, and it's Robert De Niro, Angela Bassett. Where I want to go. Oh yeah, the article. Ben Zhu, CEO of crypto exchange Bybit, provided an update on social media platform X on February 21 regarding the company's response to a recent hack. He revealed that since the incident, which occurred approximately 10 hours prior, Bybit had processed an unprecedented number of withdrawal requests. Since the hack 10 hours ago, yeah, that's it. Thank you, Marnita. 0 day. That's the movie. It was not a movie, it's six-parter. But if you want to see some a good kind of like a thriller, that's a good movie to watch. I just finished binging it. So since the hack 10 hours ago, we have had a total number of more than 350,000 withdrawal requests so far, around 2,100 withdrawal requests left to be processed. Over 99, okay, well, that's good that every single withdrawal request that's come in, they've been able to complete. Despite describing the hack as possibly one of the worst security breaches across banking, crypto, and financial sectors, Zhao emphasized that Bybit's operations remain intact. 0 day, there's another movie, Red Dawn. Anybody remember the movie? There's two of them. One I think it was done in the 80s. It's about if Russia were to attack America, Red Dawn. And then there was a new modern one where it's not Russia, it's clearly China. And how China does it. A cyber attack. They do a cyber attack on America. And so that's what zero day is about. But they use a whole lot of terms that I just wrote in our securities. So although we have been hit by the worst hack possibly in the history of any medians, banks, crypto, and finance, but all Bybit functions and product remain functional. The whole team had been awake all night to process and answer client questions and concerns. All hands on deck. Rest assured, we are here with you. The Bybit executive alerted users to the hack earlier on February 21st, stating that the crypto exchange's Ethereum multi-sig wallet, wait a minute, multi-sig wallet had transferred funds to a warm wallet. How's that possible? That's not possible. Wallet security, hardware versus software. Multi-sig wallets. Multi-sig wallets for enhanced security. Multi-signature wallets for enhanced security. What is a multi-sig wallet? I'll let you listen to this part. With security being a common concern among cryptocurrency users, multi-sig wallets are one of the most advanced security-enhancing tools available. Provided the keys are properly stored, multi-sig wallets can help eliminate the single point of failure that traditional single-key wallets face. Okay, so how in the world did they do this? All right. He explained that the transaction was manipulated, with all signers seeing a masked user interface displaying the correct address and a legitimate URL. However, the signing message altered the smart contract logic of the Ethereum cold wallet, allowing the hacker to take control and transfer all Ethereum to an unidentified address. He stressed that all other cold wallets remain secure and that the withdrawals were okay, this is what they did. I've talked to you guys about on MetaMask that make sure, well, the Diamond members, we just talked about this. Make sure that when you are doing a transfer from one wallet to another, when you hit the send button, a confirmation screen comes up. Always double check that wallet address, because what malware will do, you'll paste in the wallet address you're sending it to, you'll hit send, and then confirmation screen comes up and you just say confirm, and you think it's going to where you send it to because you pasted in there. What the malware does is the moment you hit send, it changes that address on the confirmation screen. So when you hit confirm, it then sends it to the new address because you confirmed it, because you didn't look at the address. What they're saying here is that whatever malware this is was able to manipulate all of them on the multi-sig side. So when they did the multi-sig transaction, if one of them is messed up, you can't, the others it won't align up. But how they do all at the same time? Zhao reassured users that Bybit remains committed to its customers, urging them to share their experiences if their withdrawals had been successfully processed. If your withdrawals are complete, please leave a comment here. His statements reflect also he wants to flood out the negativity with the positive. Okay, that's smart. While Bybit continues to assess the full impact of the hack, the rapid processing of withdrawals suggests the platform's resilience in handling crisis. That is good. It's harder to hack exchanges today. A lot of the exchanges that fail comes from internal, or like what happened with Quadriga CX. But it's hard for these exchanges to actually get hacked and take everything. I want to go back to my multi-sig. If the predetermined number of signatories, edit the smart contracts periodically. Pros and cons of that. What was my cons? To ensure of multiple key person risk elimination, multiple key holders. Legal ramifications. To understand the confirmation delays. The transaction proceeds. I don't think I even predicted this because it was not even possible among wallet users. See, this is why I do Crypto Talk. I just wrote this course a month and a half ago. And yet they've already figured out how to hack multi-sig wallets. This is alarming. So I'm going to keep my eye out for any other words on this. Wow. All right. SEC reshuffles crypto lawsuits. Is Ripple on the verge of a legal victory? What did I just say earlier? The SEC is pausing lawsuits against Binance and Coinbase. No, Bybit's not new. They've been around for a while. Binance and Coinbase sparking speculation on whether Ripple could be next, potentially signaling a shift toward clearer crypto regulations. Ripple's next court deadline is April 16th, and it looks like Kraken's is March 31st. The Binance case has been put on ice until April 14th, Legilex until April 11th, and Coinbase plus SEC agreed to an extension on the deadline for the agency to respond to Coinbase's request to leave the file in an interlocutory appeal until March 14th. There's a lot happening in March. Isn't the tariff deadline on Mexico and Canada also this one has been paused to see what happens? Some analysts believe the SEC may be preparing for a leadership transition as Donald Trump's Nigel Atkins moves closer to confirmation. It's possible SEC by that time. No concrete date yet. Not saying the timelines will be the same, but a reference. But for reference, Gensler had his hearing. Okay. In the interim, the Crypto Task Force, Congress, and the Presidential Working Group. Guys. Yeah, my internet's still there. I want to know if it's all good. So Congress and the Presidential Working Group on Digital Assets are presumably working to fill the regulatory gaps that led to these lawsuits being brought in the first place. In January, President Trump signed an executive order establishing the Presidential Working Group on Digital Asset Markets, aiming to develop a federal regulatory framework for digital assets and evaluate the creation of a national Bitcoin stockpile. Okay. Bitcoin prices. Here's another one about Bybit. Bybit hack sparks market volatility. Bitcoin tests key support at 95,000. So Bitcoin's price fell 3.07% to 95,000 on February 21st as markets reacted to a $1.4 billion hack at Bybit. So that's the amount there, 1.4 billion. Bearish signals dominate Bitcoin charts amid security breach fallout. Okay, Bitcoin trading, yeah, that dropped. Confirmed. The exchange confirmed customer funds remained secure, but the incident amplified investor caution. So in Diamond class, we talked about that even this is just Wednesday night. Wednesday night, we talked about that exchanges they're holding most of the money in cold storage. So even if the exchange gets hacked, they can't take all the funds. We just covered this. So if you guys are not a Diamond member, if you go ahead and upgrade, then you want to go into our Diamond class recordings, our last lesson, crypto exchange security. I love crypto talk. We'd be finding this stuff live. Reserve holdings. This crypto exchange platforms. I have MQT on at least. Regularly update software. Cautious of phishing. Enable two-factor authentication. Of course, this is the time for Q&A. Oh, that was the Q&A side. Base account. I talk about Coinbase on here, but not Coinbase, Kraken, an extra layer of security. Isn't that interesting? It was a top crypto exchanges to use. Coinbase, Kraken, CoinSpot. I don't have Bybit on here. eToro. Isn't that interesting? Yet, Bybit got hacked. Okay. Anything else on this one? Nope. All right. And then Trump's tariffs. I think I did it earlier. And yeah, I do have that mentioned in Bitcoin 101 as well. But the security courses, I go into even more detail. So Trump's tariffs may lead to savings for Americans through tax cuts. Prior to the 16th Amendment, which was ratified in 1913, the United States did not have a permanent income tax levied on citizens. U.S. President Donald Trump's plan to replace income taxes with tariffs could save the average American at least $134,000 over their lifetimes. According to the company, the cost savings could extend to as much as $325,000 per person. Really? If other wage-based income taxes at the state level are removed. In all likelihood, Trump's plan will be preceded by a 20% Doge dividend tax refund. So they're saying that every American's going to get a tax refund of cost savings from the Department of Government Efficiency. This measure would serve as a minor tax cut relief, providing immediate tax savings before a complete federal tax repeal is implemented. So how would that happen? Will they send out a check, or will they just charge less when you're doing your taxes the following year? Tax cuts typically stimulate asset prices as investors pour their cost savings into the markets. Possibly. Or you see a bunch of people running down to Walmart and Target buying flat screen TVs. Any cuts could also help offset any potential rise in the price of goods brought on by reciprocal trade tariffs. Okay, so I see what they're doing here. They're saying, all right, Short term, it's going to cost pain. Prices are going to go up. There's nothing we can do about that. But what we're going to do is we're going to give you a tax cut, a tax break, and give you a stimulus check to offset the rising cost of prices of goods and services that you buy every single day. Here's the question, though. Will the American public be cool with that? I think the only way they can pull that off is if they're able to throw out these relief checks fast, meaning before the summertime, not next year. They have to do this fast to even try to pull it off. The base on the Republican side is in an uproar right now. Like, what's going on here? Eggs, what, $12 a carton? $8 a carton, depending on what store you go to. Trump and Commerce Secretary take aim at the IRS. President Trump proposed the idea of eliminating the federal income tax. Oh, that will be very, very popular. And replacing the income tax revenue with the proceeds from taxes on imported goods. That's not going to work. The whole point with tariffs, and if you're trying to have tax revenue from imports, which means you got to increase what you're charging them, that's only a short-term strategy. That's not long-term. That's not going to work. But it will be a good talking point. During an appearance on the Joe Rogan Experience, Trump cited the wealth created by tariffs during the 19th century. That was a completely different world. The 19th century. Are you kidding me? In the 19th century, most people didn't travel more than 25 miles from their home. When the United States federal government was funded almost exclusively through tariffs and permanent income taxes did not exist. In January 2025, Howard Lutnick, who was confirmed as Commerce Secretary in February 2025, echoed the idea of replacing the IRS, the agency that collects U.S. income taxes, with an external revenue service. On paper, that looks good. At the start of the 20th century, America was the richest country on earth, and we defended our workers from unfair trade policies with tariffs. This is just going to be a matter of opinion until will it work or will it not work? Now imagine politicians who can't even balance their own checkbook taking our money, and what do you do every year? They just take more. The recently confirmed Commerce Secretary, I agree with that statement. They want us to balance our budget, but they can't balance the government budget. We'll have to see on that one. Okay, who remembers the Pi Network? I know you guys in our community. Were you guys every day? Where's my other? I don't have my other phone in front of me. Every day, all you had to do was open up the Pi app and press it, and your phone is mining. Guys, remember that? Who here is still mining in the Pi? So it launched. So here's the latest news. I forgot who sent me this article, but here's the news. Pi Network token crashes 65% following mainnet launch. Bybit CEO. There's Bybit again. I keep hearing Bybit. Let me write Bybit down. I need to look them up. Bybit Exchange. Bybit CEO challenged Pi Network to prove its legitimacy by addressing a Chinese report that called the project a scam targeting elderly people. Okay. Is this why the hacks came in and stuff? Where's my mouse? Oh, there we go. Pi Network's native token Pi dropped more than 65% following the project's highly anticipated mainnet launch. On February 20th, Pi Network announced that its open network had officially launched. The project said this allowed users to access centralized exchanges and other businesses beyond its ecosystem. At the same time, the project listed the Pi token on some crypto trading platforms, BitGet, OKX, and MEXC, open trading for the asset on February 20th. With users allowed to trade their token, the price of Pi quickly plummeted from a high of $1.84 to 64 cents at the time of writing. That's true, Michael Pendleton. Michael Pendleton, why aren't you over here with us? Come on back to the family. CEO Ben Zhao says Bybit will not list Pi. Bybit will not list Pi. I think I'm kind of liking the CEO guy here. I got to do some research on this. I don't know if he's another CZ or Sam Bankman-Fried. So while some exchanges listed the Pi token, Bybit took a different stance. Bybit CEO Ben Zhao posted on X accusing the project of being a scam. Oh, is this retaliation? So since he called out Pi, said, I'm not putting you up there, then the hacker said, okay, we'll get you, Bybit. Zhao cited a warning from the Chinese police. In 2023, Chinese authorities warned users to stay away from the project, describing it as a scam that targeted the elderly. Zhao challenged the Pi Network team to address the reports, questioning the project's legitimacy. He also said Bybit did not request to list the Pi token. Bybit had made no listing request to Pi, and the claim that Pi refused Bybit listing or Bybit did not pass some sort of KYB, that's like a know your business of Pi, is completely nonsense. The Bybit executive made it clear that the exchange has no plans to list the Pi Network token. Cointelegraph reached Bybit. I think, can Americans even trade on that? I think that you're going to need a VPN if you're going to be on their network. By no way am I encouraging anybody to use VPN to break the law. If you use a VPN, you use it for security purposes only. Forgot I'm freaking public right now. Cointelegraph reached out to Pi Network for comments, but received no response before publication. So here is a official police warning of Pi from Chinese police back in 2023, warning to the public that it's a scam targeted towards elderly folks. Now, if I remember, we did research this one, and I did not see any red flags, and I did not call this a scam. In fact, I downloaded the app and I started using it too. I don't remember the details, but I'm just remembering I didn't see red flags on this. Number 2, Bybit had made no listing request to Pi, and the claim that Pi refused Bybit listing or Bybit did not pass some sort of KYB. If the project is legitimate and straight up, then you should come forth and address these reports so everyone can understand. But instead, you chose to make up shit and do these childish attacks with no ground. Oh, we got some petty back and forth going on. Yes, I still think you are a scam. And no, Bybit will not list scam. Interesting. This looks personal. Pi Network allows users to mine crypto directly from their mobile phones, unlike traditional mining methods that require energy-intensive hardware. You guys remember another project that was trying to do something similar? That was Electronium. That's one of the first big projects I made a whole lot of money on. They said, oh, we're going to be the Bitcoin of the mobile phone industry based out of the UK. The project claims to have amassed over 60 million users. However, Blockchain Explorers only show 9.1 million users. While the project also claims to be decentralized, the network is still controlled by its core team without any signs of independent validators joining the network. That is not decentralized, at least not yet. Interesting. Wait. South African firm chooses Bitcoin reserve strategy. Here's another country. Now, I'm not going to read this article, but this headline got my attention. South African firm chooses Bitcoin reserve strategy as inflation hedge. What else is South Africa a part of? Any organization that Is South Africa a part of? Who can type it in the chat box the fastest? Judy got it. Then Marnita, Thomas, Catherine, Jacqueline. Those of you guys on YouTube, you see these? This is our educated community. Bricks. Hey, Michael, yeah, we got to talk. You got your own brand. We got to put you on the partnership program with us. Michael Pendleton's got a great brand and online marketing strategy. You don't need to be promoting ILCA or me. We got to promote Michael Pendleton. This is big news because if South Africa is moving in this direction, that also means if BRICS creates their own stablecoin, we kind of can get a hint on what they're going to use to back it. Not the US dollar, Bitcoin. So I'll save that because I'm running out of time. All right, that is it for Crypto Talk for today, and get a good overview of what ILCA is all about. So it's not just crypto education courses, but we're building a community of like-minded individuals where we're able to learn together. We never know what we're going to get every day. And it's like Christmas every morning for me because I'm learning something new. So we invite you to join us again. What's taking place? Well, next week is a very big week. It's our next 5-day challenge at no cost. Join our 5-day challenge. Join our inner circle. And we have Inner Circle Crypto Talk on Monday. I share more information than I do when I'm talking publicly. So Inner Circle Crypto Talk on Monday morning, 5-day challenge Monday nights, beginning of the week. I have that discount for if you want all 13 courses. If you just want to be able to purchase them for $13.99 until the end of this month. At the end of this month, it goes back to full price. So if you want a discount, then you're going to have to purchase it from one of our partners for $999. I just gave myself another idea. And Marnita, imagine if we did this. We created a section where we highlight our partners. Now, our partners never have to say that they're aligned with us, but we can highlight them and their brand. And then we can say, if you want, with the link to their brand too. So if somebody comes to our site, clicks on their link, and they purchase the crypto courses from them, they get it for a discount. And not only, we also, guys, know we're going to be having, see, I told you, Marnita, I'd be thinking out loud and like that. So we're also going to have it bundles, 4 bundle packs. So for example, Bitcoin 101, Crypto Advanced, How to Trade Bitcoin and Crypto and Internet of Things, you'll be able to get all 4 for $750. But our partners will be able to sell them for $299, our bundles, and we'll have 4 bundles. Just gave myself a good idea. And now I could tell our partners, now we're promoting you. So instead of you worried about you promoting me, I have no problem promoting you. I'm not threatened by you and your brand at all. I want everybody to eat. So I'll promote you. Yeah, write that one down. All right, guys. We'll see you guys on Monday morning. And tomorrow, I forgot, tomorrow again, MoveQuest AMA is taking place. Marnita, do you remember what the topic of that one is going to be?
Yes, it's going to be awesome. It's about how to talk to people about MoveQuest. Yes, very nice.
You guys don't want to miss that one tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific tomorrow. So with that, take care, everybody. I hope you learned something new. Always, that's the point. Again, I'm looking for 100 people that want to make $2,500 a month or more in our inner circle and above. If you're the inner circle, I highly encourage you to upgrade. You want to be a platinum member to get everything ILCA has to offer. And then for those of you who want to really make some money, become a partner with us. Become a partner, and we will help promote your own brand. All right, with that, take care, everybody. Brandon Ivey out. Bye-bye.